In this lecture, I want to talk about crypto exchanges. These are services that allow us to exchange one cryptocurrency to another. These can be very useful because you might want to get a certain crypto, for example Monero, but you can't find any peer-to-peer sellers in your area, or there are no ATMs which you can use to get that cryptocurrency. Therefore, you can get a more popular cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin and then exchange it to Monero. Right now, I'm only talking about Bitcoin and Monero, but there are a lot of different types of cryptocurrencies that you can exchange. So learning how to use exchanges will open the door to so many possibilities. For example, what you can do is you can use cash, so use an anonymous method to buy Bitcoins, so you're already anonymous at this point, and then to increase your anonymity, use a crypto exchange to exchange Bitcoins to Monero, and then you're very anonymous and very hard to trace. Alternatively, let's say the end goal is you want Bitcoins because you're sending money to a person or a seller that only accepts Bitcoin, but you want to be as anonymous as possible. Then you can buy Monero with cash, again using one of the methods I explained in the previous lecture, and then convert this Monero to Bitcoin using a crypto exchange. Now, as you know, cash is anonymous. Transferring the money into a Monero wallet will make it even more anonymous, like we said, because it hides the sender and the receiver and it's not linkable. And then sending that to Bitcoins will make your Bitcoins very anonymous and very hard to trace and tie to your identity. Alternatively, let's say you tried everything and you could not buy a cryptocurrency with cash with an anonymous method. That's fine. You can use an exchange service such as Coinbase and others that would verify your identity, and then the money you use will be tied to your identity. But you transfer that money to a Monero wallet. Again, once you do that, that link is broken because Monero hides the sender and the receiver using ring signatures and stealth addresses. Therefore, once you send that money to a Bitcoin wallet, it's very anonymous, and the Bitcoin address that you're going to use will not be linked to your identity, even though you verified your identity when you bought the cryptocurrency, when you bought Monero for the first time. You can do the same, again, use a service that verifies your identity because these are available in everywhere in the world, so you can always use them as a last resort. And again, buy Bitcoins. Now at this stage, the Bitcoin address will be linked to your identity because Bitcoin is not anonymous. But once you convert that Bitcoin into Monero, the link is broken and this wallet right here will be very private and will not be linked to your identity. All of this is possible thanks to exchange services that allow us exchange one cryptocurrency to another, and the anonymity is possible because of the way Monero is implemented, because of the way it uses ring signatures and stealth addresses. Now, to go even one step further and become very anonymous, what you can do is you can use what's known as churning, and basically whenever money arrives into a Monero wallet, you can transfer it between multiple Monero wallets before sending it to another place or before converting it to another currency, or you can literally send the money to the same wallet. Again, with Monero, sender and the receiver are not linked, so every time you send money from one address to another, even if you're sending it to the same wallet, that increases the distance between the wallet and the source of the funds, therefore making it very difficult to trace. So, in order to be able to do all of this, you'll have to use a crypto exchange. Now, there are a number of crypto exchanges. If you just go on Google and type crypto exchange, you'll get a lot of services. If you go to Get Monero Community, you will see a number of services here as well, and I will include this in the resources of this lecture. And like I said, the policies of these services change often, so always stay updated on what's new, always stay updated to see which ones will require to register and verify ID or not. But at the time of recording this lecture, a really good service is Morph Token right here. It doesn't require us to sign up, and it doesn't require ID verification. Using these services is pretty much the same. Therefore, in the next lecture, I'm going to show you how to use this one just as an example, but you'll be able to apply the same steps when using other similar services.